Hi, this is NC, founder chairman of SSA, and it's my great pleasure and privilege to continue the topic of profit leadership, which was initiated in the session 1 where I spoke about the importance of profit leadership for any organization. So, in this session 2, I would like to take up the most important profit drivers one by one, and then in this session I would like to cover the most important profit driver, which is the direct material cost in any product. So I'm limiting my discussion for a engineering product in this series in order to continue to provide the focus on the profit leadership. With respect to the service industries, we can look into the aspects of cost elements later. One of the most important driver for any product cost is the direct material cost, which is predominantly decided by the way in which the product design has been done. The other aspect of material loss is while manufacturing the wastage of the materials, which we will deal with that later. So in this session I would like to cover what is the aspect of the design that decides the most important cost driver, which is the material cost. Most of the engineering products are generally having a material to sales ratio in the range of about 50% to 85%, depending upon the content of engineering goes into those products. Typical auto ancillary or a typical engineering product with a medium size of engineering content, like an electric motor, may generally have a material to sales ratio of around 55%. So in the most efficient design, the MS ratio is optimized through several design processes, which are generally found in most advanced countries. So when the product designer undertakes a design, generally his priority is to meet the functional aspects of the product and the reliability to some extent. The target cost on which the product has to be designed is generally absent in the product development process. In the absence of a target cost, the designer generally goes about designing the product based on the functionality that you need to provide in the product. So in this process, the design has its own fat, and then eventually decides the product cost once the product is proven. So as long as the cost can be passed on to the consumer, so those type of industry generally don't face a problem as far as the material cost is concerned. But in the case of highly competitive environment, every aspect of the product design needs to be put under a microscope in order to achieve the optimum cost of the product. So in this series, the target cost decisions as well as the design process to iterate for the design to reach the target cost is an entirely different paradigm that the organization need to adopt. So in this aspect, there are several tools and techniques are available which will ensure that the product cost is achieved to a target value without sacrificing any of the functionality. So in the profit leadership series, we would like to cover some of those aspects of the design excellence that will ensure that the products are designed with an optimum material cost. So going forward in the webinar series, we will have sessions on the design excellence, which will discuss about the design to cost aspects of the product development. Thank you very much. Look forward to meet you again on the various other topics of profit leadership. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.